Welcome everybody. Let's meet in a comfortable sitting position to get started with our practice today. So any old comfortable seat could do. You could sit in Sadasana with one foot in front of the other. It's a great way to open your hips. If you have a full lotus, you might sit in full lotus, squeezing the inner thighs together a bit more. And then bringing your hands over your lap, actively lift up through the heart. And take a moment to connect in with your breath, rooting down through the sitting bones. Get tall up through the crown of the head. Camera 2. And we'll get right into Kapalabhati breathing. Rapid exhale around the low belly. Before you start, take a breath in. And take a breath out. Take a small breath in, about 20% of your maximum capacity. And begin. Active exhale, passive inhale. Allow enough space for the inhale to happen automatically, letting go of the belly. If you are quite comfortable, pick up the pace. You can go twice the pace I was showing. Fully empty and hold the breath. Lock your throat. Relax the belly. Try to lift the heart up. Engaging the core, take a breath in. And then slow Ujjayi breath out. Exhale to empty again. About 10 seconds holding the breath. Apply the throat lock. And if you know Uddiyana Kriya, you can suck back the whole stomach. Camera 1. Tension the core, letting the ribs drop. And take a slow breath in. And slow breath out. And we'll make some circles with the spine. Slow Ujjayi breathing. Leaning over one leg and then the other. Camera 2. Change directions. And then coming back to center, we'll come forward. Step to ragdoll, bringing the feet about hip width apart. Bend your knees and hold on to opposite elbows, letting the torso sway from side to side. Let the spine hang loose, let the neck get loose. And keep breathing deep through the nose. And if you bend your knees quite a lot, you can let the legs fully support the spine. So this creates traction through the spine, similar to hanging upside down, Iyengar style. And then letting go of the elbows, tuck the chin. On a long inhale, slowly roll up through the vertebra, coming all the way up to standing. And then we'll meet in Samastitihi with the feet together, hands at heart center, closing the eyes. Get grounded through the feet and the posture. And I welcome you to join me in chanting Om to open up. Om. And exhale, Samastitihi, arms at sides. First position of the sun salute, Ekam. Ekam, inhale, spread your arms. And as you reach slightly forward, lift the chin, gazing up at the thumbs. Samastitihi, exhale, arms at sides. Again, Ekam, inhale, spread arms. Shoulders slightly forward, gaze up to thumbs, taking the head back as much as you're comfortable. Exhale, Samastitihi. If you felt any pain in the neck or the shoulder, you can modify Ekam by taking the arms further forward, where it's easy to see the hands. Samastitihi. And by keeping the chin behind the arms, we're training the same conditions as lifting into a handstand. So gaze thumbs, head behind arms, wherever that may be. And then Samastitihi. First three movements, Ekam, Dwe, and Trini. Ekam, inhale, reach forwards, look thumbs. Lift the shoulders up. Dwe, exhale, lead with the chin up, reach for the floor, and then look to your navel. Trini, inhale, third position, go onto the tips of the fingers, lift the chin. Exhale again, folding, look to your navel. Try to push the palms into the floor. Lifting head, inhale all the way up to Ekam. Look thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Pausing at the top of the movement. Dwe, exhale, lead with the chin. Follow your nose into your navel on empty. Trini, inhale, suck in below the navel as the ribs lift. Exhale again, folding, tuck the chin, engage the abs. Softening upper belly. Inhale, rise up with heavy hamstrings. Look thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. And then full Surya Namaskara A. We'll be doing it 4 times. Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Dwe, exhale, follow your nose. Trini, inhale, halfway up. Try pushing into your palms. Exhale, plank pose, lowering to Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, pull back, lifting the head at the end. Down dog, exhale, move from the core, 5 breath. Draw the inner thighs back. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Lifting the heels, look forward. Sapta, inhale, step to the hands, look up. Ashtau, exhale, fold in, contracting front of thighs. Nava, inhale, come all the way up to first position, Ekam, look thumb. Exhale, back to 0, Samastitihi. Round 2. Ekam, inhale, gaze thumbs. Dwe, exhale, folding over, toes spreading. Trini, inhale, head comes up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward dog. Shot, exhale, look to your navel, curling into down dog. And breathe. 1. As an experiment, engage your core more this time, dropping the tail. 2. Look towards your navel. 3. Move from the core of the body. 4. And 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Sapta, inhale, jumper step, and look up. Ashtanga, exhale, fold in. Nava, inhale, rise up, look thumbs. Exhale, samastitihi. Round 3. Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Toning quads, dwe, exhale. Empty, look navel. Trini, inhale, lift the chin, and then push into your hands, leaning in. Chatwari, exhale, low plank. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale, look navel, curling into down dog. 5, breath again. 1. 2. Be sure to play with your dog to keep it happy. 3. It's the most accurate down dog cue I've ever heard. 4. And 5. Lift heels, bend knees. Sapta, jump. Inhale, gazing up. Ashtanga, exhale, head to knees. Nava, inhale, strong in the hamstrings, dropping the tail as you rise up. Exhale, samastitihi. Last one. Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Dwe, exhale, fold over. Trini, inhale, head up. Chaturanga, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale, down dog. Look navel. 1. So if you'd like to really play with your dog, curl into plank on the exhale. 2. And then inhale to down dog. Tuck the chin to curl. 3. Lift the chin to draw the hips back. 4. One more breath. And exhale, 5. Bend your knees, look thumbs. Inhale, jump. And then look up as the feet land. Exhale, fold in, Ashtanga. Nava, inhale, coming up, look thumbs. Exhale, samastitihi, Surya Namaskara B, bend your knees. Ekam, inhale, lift the arms. Dwe, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior 1, back foot flat. Sapta, inhale, rise up. Look to thumbs. Ashtanga, exhale, all the way down to chaturanga. Nava, inhale, up dog. Dasha, exhale, look navel and step left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale, reach up. Dwadasha, exhale, chaturanga. Pausing when you get there. Trayodasha, inhale, up dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, curling into down dog. And hold the posture. 1. 2. You could also treat down dog as more of a back bend. In that case, keep the head neutral, looking between thighs. 3. And the shoulder blades lift up. Heart presses towards feet. That's 4. It's just like a full wheel. And 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale, fold in. Bending the knees for chair. Saptadasha, inhale, reach up. Exhale, samastitihi, back to 0. Bending the knees. Ekam, inhale, lift the arms. And Dwe, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head. Chaturanga, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale, down dog, right foot, warrior 1. Sapta, inhale, try rolling up through the vertebra. Head is the last to come up. Ashtanga, exhale, all the way down. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, left foot warrior, back foot flat. Tucking the chin, inhale to roll up through the vertebra, and then lift the chin to look thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale, and breathe in downward dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Even if you're back bending, still use your abs, drawing the front ribs in. 3. 4. 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale, bowing in. Saptadasha, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, samastitihi, round 3. Ekam, inhale, reaching the arms up. Dwe, exhale, fold forward, look navel. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale, down dog, right foot warrior, back foot flat. Sapta, inhale, roll up to warrior 1, 7th vinyasa. Ashtanga, exhale, 8th vinyasa, all the way down to chaturanga. Nava, inhale, up dog. Dasha, exhale, down dog, number 10, left foot warrior. Ekadasha, inhale, 11th vinyasa. Dwadasha, exhale, 12th vinyasa, all the way. Trayodasha, inhale, number 13. And Chaturdasha, exhale, takes us into the pose. 5, slow breath. 1. And push out through the heel of the palm, send the heart to the feet. 2. 3. In the back bend form, the shoulder blades lift to the ears, and they actually draw a little closer together over time. That's 4. 1 more breath. And 5. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale, bowing in. Saptadasha, inhale, arms up. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, separate the feet hip width. Exhale, catch the waist, legs are parallel. Inhale, loop the shoulders up and back, lifting the heart. Exhale, fold, reaching for your big toes, Padangustasana. Ekam, inhale, lift the heart and look up. Camera 1. And Dwe, exhale, folding in for 5, toning front of legs. And breathe. 1. 2. Initially, it's good to keep the abdomen soft. Just suck in below the navel. 3. If you're really flexible, then you can start tucking the chin and using the 6-pack. 4. 5. Trini, inhale, hold onto the toes and look up. Exhale, pause there. Padahastasana. Ekam, inhale, step on the palms of the hands, toes to forearms. And Dwe, exhale, fold in. 5 breath. Balancing the energy through the heel and the balls of the feet. 1. From the base of the big toe to the little toe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, look up. Exhale, samastitihi, rolling up with heavy hamstrings. Drop the tail. And then Trikonasana, camera 2. Camera 2. So you could be standing in the middle of the mat. Jump the feet 3 feet apart. Ekam, inhale, turn the right foot out, left heel back slightly. Dwe, exhale, hook the right big toe or shin, and look towards the top thumb. 1, 2, squeeze the legs towards each other to awaken the muscles of the inner left thigh. 3, the key connection for back bends. 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, come up to parallel, gaze down the nose. Chatwari, exhale, left foot out, right heel back, other side. Gazing to the top thumb. 1, forehead relaxed. 2, jaw soft. 3, 4, 5. Punch, inhale, come up to parallel. B variation, right foot out, left foot closer, and about 45 degrees. Dwe, exhale, twist, taking the left hand outside of the foot. Top arm up, gazing to top thumb. 1. Keep the ball of the right foot rooted as you squeeze the heels towards each other. 2. And try going onto the tips of your left fingers, lifting the palm. 3. So we're using the strength of the legs to support the pose. 4. And 5. Look down. Trini, inhale, come up. Turn to the other side. Left foot out, right heel back. Camera 1. Chatwari, exhale. Taking that right hand across. 5 breaths. So as you draw back through the left hip, there's a tendency to uproot the big toe of the left foot. So keep pushing into the ball of the foot. That's 1, 2, 3, camera 2, 4, and 5. Looking down on the exhale. Pancha, inhale, come up. Parallel feet. Exhale, samastitihi, feet together. Inhale, long jump, Parsvakonasana A. Dwe, exhale, right foot out. Take the right hand outside of the heel and gaze to the top hand. 1. Try exaggerating the external rotation of your left shoulder. Thumbs up. 2. 3. Heavy in the heels. 4. Strong in the buttocks. And 5. Trini, inhale, come up to parallel. Left foot out, right heel back. Chatwari, exhale, left fingers down outside the heel. Gaze to the top hand. Lifting chin behind the arm. 1. So you can see how this is a lot like the first position of the sun salute, gazing at the hand. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Punch, inhale, come up. Turn to the other side, lunging for the B variation. Left foot closer, lift the heel. Dwe, exhale, twist, helping your left elbow outside of your right leg. Camera 1. Either prayer, next phase is touchdown. Eventually, the back foot goes flat by stepping it a little closer. 1. Camera 2. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Look down. Trini, inhale, come up, turning to the other side. Camera 1. Chatwari, exhale, lift your right heel, spiraling the right leg in to help you into the twist. Hands to prayer or touchdown, and then consider back foot flat. 1. Camera 2. 3. 4. And 5. Looking down. Pancha, inhale, turn to the side. Exhale, samastitihi. Wide-legged fold, prasarita parottanasana. Ekam, inhale, catch the waist with the toes in a bit, heels out. Lift the chin. Dwe, exhale, fold and reach for the floor. Again, inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Trini, exhale, fold from there. If you're a bit looser, start to walk the hands back, about in line with the heels or further back. 1. 2. If the head easily reaches the floor, try the back of the head. 3. 4. And 5. Chatwari, inhale. Walk the hands forward and look up. Exhale, pause. Bring the feet a little closer, bending your knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. B variation. Ekam, inhale. Spread the arms out. Dwe, exhale. Catch the low belly, sucking in gently where the fingers are. Again, inhale. Loop the shoulders up and back like a back bend. Trini, exhale. Fold, keeping the heart open, broad across the collarbones. 1. 2. So sometimes I come in a bit early with the count, but I'm still encouraging a slow breath. 3. Long exhalations. 4. And 5. Slight bend of the knees. Chatwari, inhale, come up. Exhale, feet closer. C variation. Ekam, inhale, spread the arms out. Dwe, exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Again, inhale, loop the shoulders, and then lift the hands off of the spine. Trini, exhale, fold for 5 breaths. Camera 1. 2. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 3. And try to pull the palms apart as you do that. 4. Long exhale. 5. Bending knees slightly. Inhale, come up and inch the feet closer. Exhale fully. D variation. Ekam, inhale, hold the waist. Camera 2. Dwe, exhale, fold, reach for the big toes with peace fingers and thumbs. Again, inhale, lifting the heart, gaze up. And Trini, exhale, fold, bending the arms. Different perspectives. So if you need to work on back bending, try to squeeze your shoulder blades and press your elbows away from your shins. 1. If you find that push-ups are more challenging, do the opposite. Press your elbows towards your legs. 2. So we have choices. 3. 4. And 5. Chatwari, inhale, lift the head halfway. Exhale, pause there, bring the feet a little closer. Camera 2. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi, Parshvottanasana. Inhale, separate the feet 3 feet apart. Take the hands to prayer with the right foot out, left foot in 45 degrees. Dwe, exhale, fold over your right leg. Squeeze the heels towards each other to draw back through the right hip. 1. Then try lifting the right big toe while rooting the ball of the foot. 2. Camera 1. 3. Gradually taking the left kidney closer to the right knee so it's a twist. 4. And 5. Trini, inhale, come up. Turn to the other side, dropping the right heel back. Chatwari, exhale, folding over that left leg. Draw back through the left hip. 1. And try lifting the left big toe. Camera 2. 3. 4. And 5. Chatwari, inhale, come up. And we'll do a pose that isn't in the series, half moon. So exhale, right foot out, left heel back. Bend your right knee, lift the left leg, gazing down your bottom hand. As the hand gets closer to the floor, try to straighten the legs more. 1. 2. Balance the forces through your right foot. 3. 4. And 5. Landing the left foot. Inhale. Other side. And exhale, lifting the right leg. Gaze down the fingers of that bottom hand. 1. Once you find your balance, try to connect to the strength in the back of the legs. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Lift the heart, landing the right foot. Inhale the center, and exhale, step to the front, Samastitihi. Take a moment to readjust your mat if it slid around there. Everything must be perfect. There we go. Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar. Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Dwe, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, look up. Chaturanga, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale. Bend your knees, look thumbs. Chair pose, inhale. Jump forward, bend the knees, and then lift the chin behind the arms. 1. Gazing at the thumbs. As you get comfortable, reach up higher and higher. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, hands down. Crow pose, inhale. Lift the heels, lean in. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward to warrior 1. Inhale, roll up through the vertebra, lifting chin behind the arms. And breathe. 1. Gazing up to thumbs again. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Hands to the heart, gaze forward, and then bring your hands to the waist. Left foot steps closer. Lift your left heel, stay on the tips of the toes, and then push off the toes to bring your pelvis over your right ankle. From there, lift the left leg a bit, keep the heart open, and try to keep the pelvis sort of squaring forward. 5 breath. 1. As the heart lowers a bit, the leg can lift a little higher. 2. Focus on the strength of your right leg. 3, straightening if possible. 4, 5, lifting the leg higher, hands to the floor. Feel free to walk your right foot back a little. And with an inhale, lean into your hands, rocking onto the tip of the right toe. Exhale, lower the right heel 5 times. Inhale, lean, swinging the left leg up. Exhale, lowering the right heel 3 more. If you know handstand, feel free to hold it. Squeezing the inner legs. 1 more breath. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core to down dog. Left foot forward to warrior 1. Inhale, raise the arms and look to thumbs, head behind arms. 1, back leg strong and straight. 2, strong in the buttocks. 3, if you tear the mat apart with the feet, that'll activate the right glute. 4, and then you keep that while squeezing the legs towards each other, awakening the inner thighs. 5, hands to heart, and then waist. Step closer, coming onto right toes. Inhale, proud chest, low belly in. And then exhale, tip forward slightly at the heart. Lift the right leg and breathe. 1. Right leg is squeezing the midline. 2. Working the hamstrings of both legs. 3. Maybe you can also feel the smaller glute muscles. Medius and minimus. 4. And 5. Lift the leg higher. Take the hands beyond your foot. And then swinging with the right leg, rock onto the tip of the left toe 5 times. Camera 1. So you may find it helpful to swing. That helps us connect with the core. If you exhale as you do it. The next phase is keeping the core as you inhale to do it, which makes the body a little bit easier to lift. Utilizing the bandhas for intra-abdominal pressure. Next exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale to a seated position. Bring the legs out in front for Dandasana staff pose. Camera 2. Loop the shoulders up and back, lifting the heart. And then lower the chin slightly. 1. Just like back bending, instead of drawing the shoulders down, we actually lift them, lifting the rib cage with them. 2. And then shoulder blades a little bit closer. 3. 4. 5. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach for the big toes and look up. Exhale, fold from there, bending the arms. 5 breaths. 1. If this hurts, keep your heart lifted or bend the knees. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Keeping hold. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, slight tuck of the chin, keep the heart up. B or C. Inhale, hold the sides of the feet or bind around the feet and look up. Exhale, fold, rooting the heels into the earth. Press out through the balls of the feet. 1. If you're flexible, you can pull back a bit with the arms, aiming the elbows down. 2. Camera 1. 3. Think about the tail dropping, strong in the abs. 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, place the hands by the hips, cross your legs. Inhale, round forward, lifting or stepping to plank. Exhale, push off the toes to come forward in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. Inhale, come into sitting, crossing the legs behind hands. Use your core to pull through. Exhale, hands back half a foot for Purvottanasana, camera 2. Inhale to rise up, press the legs together, reach the toes down, and breathe. 1. Camera 2. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale down, cross your legs, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift or step. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. Marichyasana C. Right leg in a squat. Twist on the exhale, left arm outside of the right leg. You can hang out like so, or turn your shoulder inwards to bind, eventually holding on to the right hand. 1. Try to shorten the left side of the spine, lengthen the right side. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, right leg over the shoulder. Work with your knee bent, bringing that leg over the shoulder. 5 breath. Option 2, if you're a bit looser, try to straighten the leg. Turn your chest to the left. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, bend the knee. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg, swinging forward with the hips. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. Left leg squatting. Exhale, twist. So the legs are really close to each other. Right arm outside the squatting leg. And then look over that left shoulder. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, left leg over the shoulder. Working with the knee bend. Great place to stay. If you're feeling pretty loose on that side, feel free to straighten the leg. And then turn your chest open to the right. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Looking forwards, bend the knee. Hands down. On an inhale, lift up whatever you can, rocking forward. Exhale through Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Modified Marichi D. So inhale through sitting. Camera 1. Right leg in a squat. Fold your left foot in just behind your squatting leg heel. And then we'll sit up on that left heel. Hands at heart, explore inward rotation, outward rotation. And so that inward spiral action is what we use to get into the pose. Once we're in there, we reverse it. So bring the leg across the midline. Exhale, round your back, left arm outside of the leg. You can think about binding, or you can go for it turning your shoulder in. Thinking about it is a little bit cuter. So if you are going for the bind, right arm back, hold the back of your shirt. If possible, try to hold onto the right hand or even the wrist. Now, once you've found your pose, we'll introduce a subtle movement that makes it exactly like the second series pose, Pashasana. Lean over your right foot, lift the buttocks off the back heel. You can stay there. Next phase, lift your left knee off the floor with the shin. Gaze over your right shoulder and breathe. 1. Press your leg out into your arm. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Looking forwards. And then take the hands forward. Place your right leg on the upper arm. Then try to pick up that right foot. Spine is rounded, elbows bent. Straighten the arms to round up. Maybe lift your left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side. Inhale through sitting. Left leg squatting. Sit on the right heel. Play with the rotation pattern, inward and outward. Helps to slightly round your spine, especially around the lower back. Keep that left hip joint happy. Okay, then before you go into the twist, left foot a little closer to the midline. Exhale, twisting. Right arm outside of the leg. Think about binding or turn the shoulder in. Go for it. Left arm reaches back or full bind, catching hold of the left fingers or left wrist. Camera 2. Now that you've found your pose, lean forward, weight over the left heel, lift the buttocks. Great place to stay. Next phase, lift the right shin. 1. So it's like a single leg squat. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, hands forward. Hook the left leg on the back of that left arm. Round your spine, shoulders over the wrists, and then picking up your left foot, straighten the arms, rounding your back. Next, try to lift the right leg, tipping forward. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Leapfrog. Bend your knees for Bhuja Padasana. Jump outside of your hands. And then jump back. 5 times. Bending the knees as you jump. 3 more to go. You might catch a little bit of hang time, that's fine. And then full Bhuja Padasana. So if you know it, you can jump right into it. Otherwise, take your time. Jump outside the hands. Hands to the back of the ankles. Wiggle the feet in closer. Camera 1. Next phase, hands to the floor behind you. Grip with the fingertips as the palms come down. As the hips drop, the legs come up. Squeeze them towards the center. 1. 2. Once you hook the ankles, try bowing forward, pointing the feet. 3. 4. Kiss the sweet floor. And 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, uncross the ankles. Inhale, head down, hips up. Exhale, crow pose, Bakasana. Take another breath. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump around the arms again. Second variation. So hands down. Come all the way into sitting for Kurmasana. We'll skip the first one and go into the second one. So heels together. You can hold your ankles and bow, or you can turn your shoulders in, attempting to bind the hands. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the floor, just in front of your pelvis. So play leaning into your hands and pushing yourself up 5 times. So we're doing a bit of skill breakdown because usually, there's a half breath and it's gone. Then you have to remember again the next day, among so many other rules. Cool. So next time you do it, squeeze your legs in towards each other. Try to get lift off, squeezing the legs in towards the shoulders. And then we'll take the legs back to crow pose, Bakasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. Skip ahead to Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged fold. Take an inhalation to lift the heart. You can stay there, drawing the thigh bones into the hips, or exhale to fold. Again, inhale, heart is lifted. Exhale, try to keep the back straight as you fold. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. 1. Camera 2. 3. Imagine 2 half moons put together, abducting the hips. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, pause. Inhale, go onto the back of the sitting bones, lean back 45 degrees and take hold of the big toes. Lifting the heart, lift the chin. 1. Gazing down the nose as you lift the chin. 2. Same pattern as back bending. 3. Low belly draws in. 4. And 5. Looking forward, cross the legs. Vinyasa, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. And with straight legs, exhale, lie down onto the back. Take an inhale to bring the feet behind you, wide-legged plow. Exhale, hook the big toes with peace fingers, and hold for 5 breath. And so this is true to the form of primary series in the second half. That's 1. Imagine sitting on the ceiling. 2. Imagine the sitting bones drawing closer together. 3. 4. And then a full exhale, 5. Hold the tone in the pelvic floor and roll up on the in-breath. Exhale, release the pose. If you know the transition, go for it. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, place the hands for a vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sitting. And with straight legs, exhale to lie down. Suptahasta Padangusthasana. Inhale, right leg up, grip the big toe with your right hand. Exhale, from the core of the body, bow forward for 5. Push the big toe into your fingers to help tone the back of the leg. 1. So instead of it being about stretching, it's more about strengthening and then using that strength to lift the head and shoulders. 2. So I'm actually bringing my leg up to vertical to the wall. 3. Aiming left kidney to right knee. 4. And 5. Inhale, slowly lower through the vertebra. Exhale, open the leg to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bow again, pointing the toe. Inhale, head down. Exhale, release the right foot. Inhale, take the left big toe with left peace fingers and thumb. Exhale, point to bow, sliding the right hand closer to the right knee. And then the more we take that left leg forward, away from the belly, the more we awaken the hip extensors, the same muscles of back bending. 1, right kidney, left knee. 2, be where it feels difficult. 3, love that cue. 4, and 5. Inhale, roll down through the vertebra. Exhaling, open to the left. Gaze over the other shoulder. 1, 2. Try to keep the right buttock grounded. 3. That may mean not going as far into the abduction of the hip. 4. And 5. Inhale, center. Exhale, point and bow. Inhale, head down. Exhale, release the leg. So we're going to skip ahead to the next pose. Legs together. Reach your arms to the back of the mat. And then exhale from the core. Start with your knees bent to lift the feet up. And then swing your feet into your hands using your abs. Grip the big toes. On your next inhale, roll up to sitting, bouncing on the back of the sit bones, heart is lifted. 1, elbows drawing in. 2, camera 1. 3, gazing down the nose. 4, and 5. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, if you're quite flexible, try holding the sides of your feet near the heels. So I set it up this way first, and then you try to straighten the legs. Camera 2. Camera 1. Whoops. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale with the legs straight, point the feet, and try to close the gap between the chest and the legs. Camera 2. There we go. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release the pose, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. First pose of third series, Vashisthasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, roll to the left, lifting that left arm up, gaze thumb. Extra challenge, lift your knee and hold the left knee, or grip the big toe. 1, try to look up at your thumb. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, roll to the other side, right arm up. Inhale, look thumb, option to hold the knee or hold the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, center. Exhale, lay down. Shalabhasana A, legs together, fingernails on the floor. Inhale, lift your shoulders away from the ground, lift the legs, and squeeze the inner leg muscles. 1, all the fingernails pressing into the floor. 2, 3, 4, start to drag the hands forward a bit. And 5, B variation, hands under the elbows. 1, legs are up, but it's like chaturanga. 2, 3, push into the hands. 4, and then pull them back. And 5, feet hip width. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lay down onto the belly. Right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. And then reach your left hand back to catch the inside of the left foot. You might modify staying here. Next phase is closing the knee joint, foot outside the armpit. Camera 1. Engage the glute, pressing the left hip down. 1. All the while pulling back with the right forearm. 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 5, letting go. Come onto your left forearm. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, right hand catches the inner foot. And remember your options there. 1, 2, engaging the right glute. 3, pressing the right hip down. 4, and 5. Exhale, let go. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Bow pose, inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend your knees. Heels together, knees slightly apart. Exhale to catch the outsides of the feet. Inhale, kick back as if you were trying to straighten the legs to lift the knees. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 1. You can add a subtle inward rotation in the shoulder while still retracting the scapula. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And we'll skip ahead to camel. Inhale, lower your knees to the floor. Camera 2. Legs are parallel. Loop your shoulders up and back. Imagine squeezing something between the legs and take an inhale to lift the heart. So you could stay here. Option 2, exhale, go back with core strength. And then use that to catch your heels while relifting the heart. 1. In either pose, feel free to slowly release your head back. 2. Lengthen out through the crown. 3. 4. And 5. With core strength, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. This pose is called Lal Asana. Swear to God, that's the traditional name. Camera 1. Camera 1. So hands are just outside of your knees. Bend the elbows, but then round your spine. From there, we try to lift the knees to the chest, and then lift the feet. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. It's good to loll at yourself if you found that difficult. Inhale, set up like Ustrasana, Laghu Vajrasana, camera 2. Modification, arms forward, hips forward. Exhale, go back with core strength and rise up 5 times. Next form, you can catch your calves, release the head back. Eventually, you would take your head all the way to the floor. In the traditional form, you actually hold your ankles, which forces you to use your quads more, but it also puts the back bend in the lower back more. So I like to hold around the calves or even the front of the thighs. 3 more breaths. That's 4 and 5. Come all the way up, leading from the heart. Very good. Lal Asana again. Knees together, hands outside the knees. Push into your hands, rounding the back, elbows bending. Inhale, lift your knees to your chest. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Kapotasana modified. Lift your right leg on an inhale. Exhale, knee behind the right wrist, royal pigeon. Keep your left leg straight, and then draw your left hip forward so the pelvis is lifting away from the floor, helping along with the back bend. You can stay here with your hands near your sacrum. The other option is reaching one of your hands back for your foot. Whether you're doing mermaid variation to modify, that's fine, or eventually flipping the grip, reaching back with the palm up, and then taking the elbow to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Releasing the pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up on the inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, knee behind the left wrist. Heel is just underneath the hip joint. Camera 1. And then squeezing the midline, right leg straightening. Great place to stay. You may need to drop the hips just a little bit to find your balance, like me. And remember your options. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, let go, strong core. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. Exhale, lay down onto your back. Bridge pose or full wheel. Feet about hip width. Loop your shoulders into the floor, opening the chest. Otherwise, you can place your hands underneath the shoulders. Broaden the collarbones. Use an exhale to lift the hips. Scoop the tail forward to the knees. Inhale to rise up. Try to keep your legs parallel hip width. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, head down. Walk the hands in a bit. Inhale, round 2. 1. The idea here is to send the heart over the hands, 2. So this way you're training your shoulder mobility to bear weight in the full range, 3. Because many people haven't learned to do that, that's why forearm stand is so hard. 4, so you can work it in this pose, it's a lot easier. 5, elbows in, touch the head down. Round 3. Inhale up. 1. If you know drop backs, you can start rocking forward and back a bit. 2. Next phase, standing up. 3. 4. And 5. And then we'll all meet in a squatting position at the front of the mat. Bend your knees. And come into a squat. Camera 1. And you can walk the hands forward, releasing the head down towards the floor. 5 breath. 1. Rounding the spine. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bakasana A, crow pose. So hands in front of your feet. Lift your heels, round your back, just like Lalasana. Elbows press in as we round forward. 1. Camera 2. 2. 3. Strong in the abs. 4. And 5. Bend the elbows more for Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bakasana B, so try to jump into it on the inhale. 1. You may start by leaning into it. 2. And then little jumps. 3. And then eventually bigger jumps. 4. 4.5. And 5. Exhale back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through sitting. And with straight legs, exhale to lie back. Shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Bend the knees to bring the feet off the ground. Legs up to the sky. Use an exhale to connect with the core. Swinging the hips up. And support the back of the spine with the hands. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Exhale, plow pose, halasana. 1. Option to interlace the fingers behind the back. 2. Or modify holding the edges of the mat. 3. Try to roll the shoulders into the floor. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Exhale, bend the knees for Karna Padasana, ear pressure pose, feet together. 1. Knees might be resting near the forehead or ears. 2. Let your hips be passive. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Inhale to shoulder stand. Exhaling, cross the legs. Could be one shin over the other. Could be half or full lotus if you can do it upside down. And then eventually hands support the knees. You can modify supporting the back as an option. 1. Try to keep the thighs parallel to the floor. 2. Horizontal. 3. Squeeze the inner thighs. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Exhale, folding the legs into the belly. You might wrap the arms around the legs from there. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keeping the form of the legs, roll down through the vertebra for fish. Rock the legs forward to lift the heart on the inhale, and slowly release the head back. If you're in lotus, try holding onto your feet. Otherwise, hold the hips for 1, 2, 3. Strongly squeeze the inner thighs. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 more breath in flying fish, raising the legs 45 degrees. Bring the weight a little bit further back behind the sitting bones. 1, and then reach the arms forward parallel to the legs. 2, pressing the hands together like Ekam. 3, the chest engages gently to help lift the heart more. 4, just like handstand. 5, 6, 7, and on 8, bend the knees as you exhale. Lay down through the vertebra, chakrasana, so you can roll up to sitting and do a vinyasa. If you know full form, I'll be doing it with you, exhaling to roll and walk the plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale from the core to down dog. And then lift the heels and bring the knees down, setting up for Shavasana. So today I'd like to emphasize lifting the head off the floor. So if you have some wall space, you can use it. If you have a chair or a couch close by, you could use that instead. So if you have a chair or a couch, you would do it this way. Setting up with your hands away from the couch, elbows closer to it. Interlace your fingers. Bring your knees onto the edge of the couch and lift the buttocks. Camera 1. And the idea is to press the heart towards the couch. So we're practicing weight bearing in full range of motion, whereas in headstand, we're usually more over here. Train the full range in a gentler position, and eventually you'll be able to tap into it in harder poses like forearm stand. And then with your knees together, strong core, you might try slowly lifting one knee off the couch without letting the pelvis move. And then lower it down and lift the other leg, minimizing any side-to-side movement. Use your core. That's it. Nice use of the furniture, everybody. That's what I'd like to see. A few more breaths to mess around, 5 breaths or so. Isn't it great to land on soft things? All right, so when you're done, we'll meet back at the front of the mat. And come into child's pose. And then taking the hands forward, Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, forward to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come through to sitting on the in-breath. So you could do full lotus or bound angle Baddha Konasana with the feet together, Heels as close to the pelvis as possible. This is a really great alternative to lotus. If you have lotus, take your right leg on top, then left arm behind the back, and then right. You might be holding your elbows. Eventually the idea is to hold the feet. If you have a friend there, they could put straps around your feet for you. It's quite a setup, but it feels great. And we'll take 5 breaths, lifting the heart on the inhale. Exhale, fold for 5. Squeeze the inner legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the heart. Yoga mudra, hands over the knees, thumbs and index fingers together. Find a tall spine, drawing the arm bones back. Lift up through the heart. Traditionally, it's elbows straight, which corresponds to the prana pattern of backbending. So you can try that, drawing your arm bones back a little, but then invite a small bend and inward spin into the shoulder. And this creates a shoulder bandha, a co-activation of opposing muscle groups to help create this big expansive rib cage. That's part of Uddiyana Bandha, the upward flying energy lock, as well as really good backbending. I'll take about 3 slow breaths there, drawing the attention down the nose, gazing to a point just in front. Long exhalations. Imagine the tailbone dropping as the ribs stay lifted. So it's not the same as a rib flare. There's a subtle intention to drop down the front ribs as we connect with the subtle core and the strength of the legs. Often confused with rib flare, though. For years, people would be like, draw your ribs in, and then I just stopped listening, and all these new possibilities opened up. So there's always more than one side to every perspective around movement. And then the last pose before Shavasana, bring the hands next to the hips, lift your knees, and then rounding forward, lift whatever you can. 1, 2, if you're modifying with one ankle over the other, that's a little bit harder. 3, try to lift the bum in that case. 4, 5, maybe you're switching ankles. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale down, last vinyasa. Have some fun with it. If you like to do peacock, you can aim your fingers towards your knees and bend your elbows, transferring the weight forward to come up. And continue through with your breath to down dog. Bending the knees, look thumbs. Inhale through sitting. And then exhale to lie back into Shavasana. Full relaxation. Relaxing the whole body. The jaw, the roof of the mouth, the back of the throat, let it all go. Let go of all technique. Let go of all attachment to technique, as well as attachment to the goal, whatever that may have been. Whether it was feeling better or mastering a pose. Let it go. And notice the movement of the breath externally, creating expansions through the belly, the chest. And then bring the awareness inwards to notice the internal movement of the breath, called the prana in traditional yoga. Any kind of vibration or sensation patterns. Could be something like warmth in the hands, vibration around the heart. Just notice what there is to notice. And I've already taken up a little more of your time than I intended to, so thank you very much for practicing. If you can do more Shavasana, go for it. I'll leave you to finish practice on your own. If you have another 5 minutes, take another 5 minutes of rest. Thanks so much, everybody. Peace.